The inmate threw a bowling ball on purpose. Then he swaggered over the fence, but suddenly he leaned against the fence. He realized that the guards on the tower couldn't see him. Apparently this position was the blind spot of their vision. But before he could stay for a moment, a passing guard spotted him. The man raises his hand to signal. He claimed he was just picking up a bowling ball that had rolled out, and his explanation made the guards drop their guard. Later that night, the man came back to this blind spot. He took out a tool and quickly broke through the barbed wire. He easily escaped from the prison, but what we did not expect is, he returned to the prison the next day. The purpose of his return was to survey the terrain of the prison. He was going to lead a group escape. Soon they started to move. They first fetched a stone slab, snapped the slate to the bottom of the sewer. Then they signaled to the outside. The companion immediately swung a sledgehammer, and the people inside the house followed the same rhythm. The sound was perfectly muffled. The guard's companion noticed the guards approaching. The engineer got up and quickly covered it with a layer of slate, and then cemented the cracks around it. Then he poured muddy bath water into it. This way the guards couldn't see any problems at all, and the prisoners started digging tunnels day and night. He was about to regain his freedom. He noticed that the water on the ground seemed to be sucked up by some force. It's all seeping into the ground, but the ground here is solid. There's no drainage system. Obviously, there was a secret down here. He called the warden over, and when they opened it, they found that the passageway was still unfinished. So the warden rushed everyone to find out who was trying to escape, but no one admitted it. It turns out that this tunnel was deliberately dug for the warden to see. The real tunnel was hidden in the bathroom, so they successfully confused the warden. Then they went back to work. To get rid of the dirt that will be dug up, they also sewed special sacks. Just hang it on your body and pull it gently. The dirt would fall out silky smooth. Then they quietly sprinkled the dirt on the ground while they worked. But as the tunnel got deeper, the oxygen in the tunnels diminished. So they secretly made a blower in their craft class. And to prevent the tunnel from collapsing, they took down the wooden planks in the house and nailed them to the top of the tunnel. The whole project is about to be completed. In order to get out without being discovered, they started learning English like crazy. Everyone had to pass the 4th grade English exam. And that night, they had successfully dug their way to the target site. Apparently, it was the perfect time to break out. So they all changed into smart suits. They all went into the tunnel. But the moment they showed their heads,